So, good morning, everyone. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
So, I am going to present my topic now. Discuss on CAD CAM. So, now first we will talk about what is CAD, and then later we will discuss about CAM. As you know, the full form of CAD is the computer aided design, and M for manufacturing, computer aided manufacturing. So, what we are doing in CAD? Actually, what we are doing in CAD that we are using the computer for our design, analyze, and drafting purposes in our production system. So obviously we will use a computer. A computer is must in CAD system. So as you can see, the technology construct with the use of digital computer to perform certain function in design and production. So com- computer system assist in creation, modification, analysis, and optimization of the design. With the help of computer, we can do all these things like we can create model, we can modify the model, then we can analyze the model like state analysis, dynamic analysis, and we can also optimize the model with the help of uh, uh, analysis, evaluation and analysis. So these are the basic system. I expect that you would be knowing. Still, I will discuss one by one. So computer will have the hardware and software to perform the specialized design function required by the particular user firm. So when we are talking about this CAD system, obviously we will not use only for fun purpose. We there are there should be some objectives behind using this, and since we are not generating if we are using standalone, it means like I can use it on my PC and do all the drawings, but I will never utilize the concept or draw all those drawings. So that becomes a fun or only a time pass for me. But when this uh, CAD system is used in a software in a company, or that is associated with the manufacturing of a product, physical product, so that utilizes the CAD system. So based on their design, they can perform the design analysis, modification in their existing design, and in that computer assist them very well. That's why the almost all the companies are using now CAD software. So here we will have the computer or more graphics display in CAD hardware. There are CAD software and CAD hardware. So uh, computer system comprises of two two part. One is the hardware and another one is software. As you know, the hardware part consists of CPU, workstation like a display monitor, and some peripherals like scanner and plotter, printer. These are the hardware, and software include for computer. I am talking about the computer. So yeah, as you know, operating system as well as application system. So when we talk about CAD, it is a application system. So these are the uses of CAD, like where we can utilize our CAD system. For strain analysis of the component, dynamic response of mechanism, heat transfer calculation, numerical control, part programming. So we can also use the CAD for ANSI part programming. The collection of, as you can see, the collection application program will vary from user firm, vary from one firm to next because their product lines, manufacturing requirements, and processes, customer markets are different. It means it simply tells that different organizations or companies are having different customer base, different product, and different manufacturing processes. So obviously there would be some differences in CAD system they are using. And when we use computer with the CAM, it becomes computer aided manufacturing. So it essentially involved CAM essentially involved CAD. So computer aided manufacturing can be defined as the use of computer. We will use the computer to plan, manage, and control. These are the major functions of CAM. The operations of manufacturing plant through either direct or indirect computer interface with the plant's production resources. Whatever the production resources are there, we will use to manage, plan, and control the manufacturing functions inside a plant. So as you can see, the into CAM falls into broad category. One is monitoring and another one is controlling. So when we talk about monitoring, it means we are only observing what is happening. Like with the help of CAM, obviously we will use computer. So on the computers, we can simply check our inventory, number of part produced per hour, or number of parts waiting at a particular machine. We can check it. Only we are checking it. It means we are not controlling anything. We are getting the ideas what is happening, and based on that information input, we can take our decision. So monitoring means only observing, identifying what is happening. That is the observing. Like simple example, you can take that in a shop, someone is using shop owner is using a CCTV. So for a particular moment, he is only monitoring what is happening. He is not controlling the activity. Only monitoring means he is observing, he or she is observing what is happening in his shop. And when we talk about the computer control, so it becomes two-way process. There would be computer and there would be data processing. So and here in manufacturing, it becomes manufacturing processes. So from one computer we will control the manufacturing process. We can send the order, we can retrieve the parts. So data can be retrieved, and based on that again control signal can be sent, and in manufacturing process various control operation can be achieved, like stopping a machine, stopping a production line, retrieving a part, or increase the waiting time. All these processes can be controlled. So we are controlling it from the outside and with the help of computer. So this is the concept of control. So computer control you can also use in power plant where production pressure drops. You can simply check the water level. what water level we can be checked. So in that kind of activities is con- comes under in control system. So CAM also assist in manufacturing support applications. These are the indirect application in which computer is used in support of the production operation, but there is no direct interface between computer and the manufacturing process. It means computer is standalone. We use the help of computer to support the manufacturing operations like procuring the material, ordering the parts, checking the inventory, scheduling, routing. All this can be supported on a computer. And again, numerical control part programming by the computers. Obviously, we can plan our machine tool path on computer. So once we plan our tool path with the help of numerical control, it becomes automated machine tool. And obviously, we control the movement of the tool with the help of the signal we provide, and signal or command we provide through numerical coding. NC numerical coding. Okay, so we will use some alphabet, letter, number in the programming. Then computer automated process planning. It is the computer prepares a listing of the operations sequence required to process a particular product or component. It means computer can automatically generate the required process to produce a part from raw piece or raw material to a final product. Computer assist in that automatic planning. Again, computer can also assist in when to order, especially in inventory management. So these are the area where computers are very useful in manufacturing. So as you can see, the computer generated work standards where there would be a user and there would be computer. The computer determines the time standard for a particular production operation. We can, if there are manufacturing operations are going on, then with the help of data, computer can determine for a because throughout the machine is producing. So for that machine, data can be retrieved and computer can calculate the time standard for a particular production operation. So obviously, human interface is must in that case. Then production scheduling, when to start the product, when to send the particular numbers of parts on a particular machine. Because obviously there would be numbers of machines in a shop floor. So all machines should be given some work to process, and that can be determined with the help of computer. Then material requirement planning, basically when to order, purchase components, how many order, that is comes under the material requirement plan. It is mainly inventory management. Then shop floor control. In this application, data are collected from the factory to determine the progress of various production shop orders. So it is uh, centralized. It becomes centralized. It means one computer, one user is controlling all the functions. He or she will retrieve the data through terminals connected with the computer, and he, he can access the data, and based on that he can check the progress of the various production of shop orders, how many orders have been fulfilled, how many orders are left, how many parts we need to produce. All these kind of activities can be checked, and that comes under the shop floor control. before. So common production cycle is accessing the customer need and markets. Then based on that, you go for the product concept, and then you design it, then you draft it, that is the making a record. Then you plan for process planning, and then then you go for the order new equipment and tooling, because whatever process you have planned, it might not be available. Some tools might not be available in your shop, so for that you need to order some equipments and tools. If it is already there, then okay, this part can be removed. But if it is not if it complete new kind of product and you need new tooling for that, like fixers, specialized tool, specialized machine, then you need to order, or either you have to make on your own. Then production scheduling you have to make, and then you go for the production, and then you will check the quality. This is your traditional way. So, and in this itself a very iterative process in traditional way. Like you have some idea, you design it based on that idea, that is your concept, you design, and then you make it and then you test it, and if modification requires, then again you will redesign. I am talking about the traditional process, that you have a concept, based on that you design it, then after designing you will make a prototype, and then after making, what will you do? You will test the prototype, and again if some modification required, where it will lead to you redesign, and after redesign again you will make prototype, then again you test, and this cycle runs continuously until you achieve a uh, satisfied uh, criteria for the design. So this becomes a loop process where you run a loop: design, make prototype, test, modification required, then redesign, make prototype, test, again modification required, then redesign, make prototype, test. So it is a very long process, and as you know, around 65% time spent only in this much: designing, making prototype, testing. If somehow we are able to reduce it, we are able to make our product faster. So as you can see, in traditional way it is very time consuming, and as the time is directly associated with the product cost, so more time, more product cost. But what the computer has done in this looping design, computer directly remove test this part also, testing part also, and redesigning part. Computer has combined all three in a software, and that is known as CAD software. So all this process you can directly do in a computer, and in a single day or in a week, and you can drastically reduce your product cost. So cycle driven by customers and market, obviously that is the need. Realistic thing to these are the large collection of diverse industrial and consumer markets rather than one monolithic market. It means when we go for the designing of product concept, then we have to think in a broader way. Then depending on particular consumer group, there will be differences in weight of product cycle activated. It is mainly it is talking about all these cycles. From industry to industry, there would be some differences in this cycle. That is a traditional way. So again, the same cycle here you can see with revised with the CAD/CAM. So what we have done, we have used a computer here. So again, the same cycle start with the customers and market. That's where the need arises, and from there you generate a product concept. Obviously, you define your problem, and then based on that you will generate a product concept, and then product concept you will transform it with the help of CAD software on it. CAD software, and again that CAD software will allow you to design change in the design, to analyze the design, and once there is any change is required, you can directly do it at this stage. And after designing and evaluating, or you can also say testing, once you confirm that your product is foolproof, then you go for the design engineering, where you will make this computer automatic drafting and documentation. That means the whatever parts you have designed, all the details will be recorded. And then if there are numbers of parts, so part coding, because in a design there are numbers of parts, and each part has different dimension, different material. So for that you need a coding. So each part is coded, like in a family every member is named as some name. The same way the material in they are classified in a design. There are numbers of parts, so all the sub parts are coded and stored the in the file. So after that you prepare a final draft of your design, and then you go for the process planning. So with the help of this, computer also assist you in planning. And in process planning, if you need, then you can order new equipment and tooling. Otherwise, if it is there, then you, this step can be omitted. And if it is there available in the industry, particularly in that industry, it means we are talking about a particular firm. If that firm is already using a specialized tool, and that means that firm don't need does not need to order any new equipment or tooling. That means we can neglect this part. And then computerized scheduling can be done. Material requirement planning and shop floor control can be done with the computerized process planning. And then scheduling and process planning, what are the process we need to perform. Based on that scheduling can be done, and scheduling once scheduling is done, then we go for the production. And in production again we are using computer to control the robots, machines. And again computer aided quality control, computer can also be used here for the quality check. So quality control, and then we send our product for to the customer. So this is the revised CAD/CAM cycle. And see, how beneficial it is. It is reducing how the burden of here design, energy design, prototype making, testing. All these three things have been combined in a single CAD software. And then documentation and part coding, part classification also done with the same software. Again, drafting directly can be produced, then process planning with the help of computer, then material requirement planning with the help of computer, quality check with the computer, robots arm can be controlled with the computer, and scheduling with the help of computer. Scheduling can be also done. Process planning with the help of computer can be also done. Like what are the various process in which step we have to produce the part. Again, the machine will produce the part with the help of user, and then that is the fun. So all these area 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, not 7, 7, 8, and you can also take this one, design engineering 9. In see how much beneficial a computer in a manufacturing organization. So computer assist in broader way than we think. And when we talk about only CAM, so only this part is considered drafting and with the help of computer automated drafting control. 5. With the help of CAM, product concept, design, drafting, and this part come. But when include the CAM, this becomes also the part of the CAM and it becomes computer aided manufacturing. So we are using the computer, we are taking the assist of the computer in our manufacturing organization. So I have discussed all these things, no need to go. So how do CAD CAM systems work? So as you can see, it developing NC code requires a understanding of. See, before going here, I am talking about here the specialized machine. Specialized machine generally automatic control, automatic machining type machine. So part geometry and how we control the automatic machine with the help of numerical control, and in that numerical control we use code like letter and number in program the movement of the uh, machine tool, especially tool. So to generate a code tool geometry we need part geometry, tool movement we need part geometry, then tooling required, process plans, tolerances, fixturing, we all need when we go for the ANSYS system. And most CAM uh, system provide access to part geometry and tooling. These two parts generally available in our CAD/CAM CAD/CAM software. So as you can see, for this part, it will be used mainly for the extrusion purposes. So you can see numbers of parts, dimensions, screws, and then bushes. So RAM. So as you can see, all these parts can be designed on a computer. In traditional way, you can see 1, 2, 3 in traditional way. But with the help of CAD software, you can make it and you can produce make in this directly in a draft you can print it. So instead of drawing 2D drawing, you directly go for the 3D drawing and you can directly print it on a plain paper, and that becomes your draft for this component. So for this, all the components can be drawn and can be assembled and can be tested, and if modification required you can go for the modification. So what are the CAD/CAM support applications? One is famous, very famous, AutoCAD, and you can read more here. What are the differences between history about AutoCAD, and then we have the ProE, that also called Creo Elements Pro or Creo Elements Direct Modeling. With the, it was formerly known as the Creo Parametric as Pro Engineer, and Wildlife is a solid modeling or CAD/CAM computer engineering and associative 3D model application running on Microsoft Windows, and I am not sure it is available for Mac, but uh, especially it is available for Microsoft Windows. If you can check it, verify it is available on for Mac or not. But I think it would be available at present. Next, MasterCam 2020. MasterCam is suited for computer manufacturing and CAD/CAM software application. Founded in MasterCam MA in 1983. Sensor software in one of the oldest developed and PC-based computer design computer. It is one of the MasterCam is one of the oldest. So as you can see, there are some differences. AutoCAD Lite, design and documentation, drafting and detailing, 3D drafting production, concept design, drafting productivity, 3D design capability, 2D design, customizable AutoCAD Exchange application store, use as released. It means there is no change in this part, no addition. Network licensing, standalone license. It means network or licenses means with the help of cloud you can access it standalone. It means uh, it is only for a single user or single PC, and network licenses means anyone can use it through other computer for Windows and Mac, and it is also for Windows and Mac. So a little bit about AutoCAD, ProE, CATIA, and MX. You can read it. So